Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well on this very hot and muggy Wednesday evening, at least here in the state of Massachusetts. We have another matchup, Strat-O-Matic Card&Dice from the Twilight Zone, as 2018 clashes with 1981. It's the 2018 Washington Nationals versus the 1981 New York Yankees, as Max Scherzer takes on the Gator Guidry from the Bronx. The Yankees in 81 in the strike season would end up winning the American League championship, but would lose to the Dodgers in the World Series and Fernando Mania. But they're taking on the 2018 Washington Nationals, who did not finish up well. They underperformed, but Max Scherzer sure didn't. And so to the ballpark we go here at Yankee Stadium. We have Tabletop Sports Delaware. That's our good friend Chris. Check out that wonderful channel. We also have the original Grognard, all things military strategy and much, much more. And Sports Time Machine, our good friend Mr. Utah Mike, who did Game 2 of the epic What If World Series between the 1927 Yankees and the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. As he says he wished this was 1978 Guidry. Well, that will happen. That's just going to be the PC card and dice version. I don't have the 78 Yankees for strict cards. All right, let's get to the starting lineups and roll some dice. For the Nationals, and we're using a DH as we're in the American League ballpark. For the Nationals, leading off playing shortstop is Trey Turner. Batting second, the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Batting third, playing third, Anthony Rendon. In the cleanup spot, batting fourth, the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Batting fifth, in left field, Victor Robles. Batting sixth, playing second base, Howie Kendrick. At first base, batting seventh, Ryan Zimmerman. Batting eighth, doing the catching, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. And batting ninth in center field, Michael Taylor. On the mound for the Washington Nationals is Max Scherzer. Scherzer in 2018, I believe, finished second in the Cy Young. 18-7 with a 2.53 earned run average. He struck out 300. Yankees might have a tough outing tonight. For the 1981 New York Yankees, not one of their better teams. They did play well, obviously. They went to the World Series, but it's a lot of names you're probably going to say, who? If you're not a Yankee fan. Leading off, playing center field, Jerry Mumphrey. Batting second at shortstop, Larry Milbourne. Playing left field, batting third, Dave Winfield. The cleanup hitter playing right field is Oscar Gamble. At third base, batting fifth, Greg Nettles. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. Batting seventh at first base, Bob Watson. Doing the catching, batting eighth, Rick Cerrone. Playing second base, batting ninth, Willie Randolph. On the bump for the 1981 New York Yankees is the Gator, Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry. Was 11 wins, 5 losses, 2.76 earned run average in 21 starts. This was the strike year. So he still had a very good year when it comes to ERA. And wins, if you think about it. 21 starts, he was 11-5. Struck out 104, only walked 26. So this is one heck of a pitching matchup. So Guidry takes the mound, and he'll face Trey Turner. Turner, right-handed batter. And the ball game is on its way. Here's the pitch from Guidry to Trey Turner. 2-9 off the Turner card. Against a lefty, 2-9, and that's a single to center. That's a really good column for Trey Turner. And the 2-9 is a single to center. He's definitely a base running threat. He's a double-A. So a single by Trey Turner. Cerrone, they will hold him on. And when you hold on a double-A in advance, it's -2. So 1 through 17 goes to 1 through 15. And then another -2 on the hold for Guidry. So that's 1 through 13, plus Rick Cerrone's -1 arm. No, he's a -2 arm. So that's 1 through 11. So they're holding him on, and he's going nowhere. So Turner's at first, speedy runner. And now I'll bring up Juan Soto. He's an A bunter. And he's going to be bunting. He's an A bunter. They're going to play their corners in, so he goes to a B bunter. Actually, they're holding, so can we play? It doesn't let you just play the third base in. He's just going to go off A bunting. That's what we're going to say, because I want to make sure we're holding the runner on. Here's the pitch. He squares the bunt. Guidry deals to Soto. That's an 8, and that's going to be a good bunt. Fielded by the charging Bob Watson. He has it. He spins and throws to Randolph on the wheeled play. So they get Soto. Advancing to second is Trey Turner, though. So the Nationals playing a little small ball here, as we probably will have a pitching duel. So that's a sack bunt, as that went 3-4. Sack bunt. 1 out. Turner's at second. And here comes Anthony Rendon. Rendon looking to give the Nationals an early lead here. Guidry, again, they're keeping Turner close at second. Guidry looks in, picks up the sign from Cerrone. The windup and the pitch to Rendon. A 2-8 off the Rendon card against a left-handed pitcher. 2-8 fly ball to center field B. Going back a bit, making the catch is Mumphrey. 2 down. Turner bluffs but does not go. So there's 2 outs. Turner will be off on contact, so it'll be a +1 as they'll keep him close. So it'll go to a 1 through 18 runner. And here comes Bryce Harper, lefty-lefty matchup. Let's see if Guidry can get out of this mini jam here as he faces Bryce Harper. Here's the pitch from Guidry to Harper. 4-9 off the Guidry card. Lefty-lefty matchup. 4-9 and a 7. Hard hit ball to first. Backhanded by Watson. He tosses to Guidry, and the side is retired. 1 through 4 would have been a single, but only 1 star. So it wouldn't have scored the run anyway. But a nice backhanded play by Bob Watson on the 5 through 20. And he tosses to Guidry. The side is retired. Runners stranded at second for the Nationals. Bottom of the first, no score here in New York. When next the Nationals come up, it'll be Victor Robles. So Trey Turner stranded at second after the leadoff single and the sac bunt. Max Scherzer goes out to the mound for the Nationals. He'll face Mumphrey, Milbourne, and Dave Winfield. And here's Jerry Mumphrey, switch hitter, batting lefty against a right-handed throwing Scherzer. You want to stay off that 4 column for Scherzer. That's a column of death. Here's the pitch to Mumphrey for Max Scherzer. 2-9 off the Mumphrey card against a right-handed pitcher. 2-9. Ground ball right to Scherzer. He has it. He'll throw to first. 1 down. As he tosses it to Zimmerman. 1-3 if you're scoring at home, and you should. It's good for the brain. Here comes the Yankees shortstop Larry Milbourne. Scherzer picks up the sign from Wieters. Here's the pitch to Larry Milbourne. 1-8 off the Milbourne card. 1-8 against a right-handed pitcher. 1-8, and that's a single! As that ball goes right back up the middle. Hard hit grounder. So Milbourne's on. He is not a good stealer. He's a D stealer. And a 1-16 base runner, though. So Milbourne is on for the 81 Yankees. Now I'll bring up Dave Winfield. George Steinbrenner was never happy with Dave Winfield as he felt he did not perform in the clutch. Winfield will give you his quick numbers. I have not given you the numbers yet on everybody, but we'll give you Dave's. Winfield, 294, 13 homers, 68 ribbies. Again, the strike shortened year. There were 2 halves in that strike year of 81. All right, Milbourne at first. They're not going to hold him on. Scherzer is a 0 for a hold. He's a D stealer. The catcher, Wieters, is a -1. So just for ha-has, that's a 1-8. That's why we're not holding him on. Here's the pitch from Scherzer to Dave Winfield. 5-8 off the Scherzer card. Righty-righty matchup. 5-8. Swing and a miss. So Scherzer picks up his first K. 2 down. Milbourne will be off on contact. Commander George Steinbrenner again says, that's what I told you so, not clutch. And I'll bring up the Fro, Oscar Gamble. Gamble, absolutely awful against left-handed pitching, but against righties, pretty good. Scherzer looking for his second strikeout. Milbourne takes his lead. Scherzer rocks and fires to Oscar Gamble. 5s across the board. 5-10 off the Max Scherzer card, and he's a lefty. 5-10, ground ball to third base, defense check. Third baseman is Robles. He is a 2 defender, and we rolled a 20. So third base, 220. He snares the ball, throws across the diamond to Zimmerman, and the side is retired. So Scherzer sends the Yankees down scoreless on the 5-3. 1 inning complete, no score here in the Bronx between the 2018 Washington Nationals and the 1981 New York Yankees. When next the Yankees come up, it'll be Greg Nettles to lead things off. Scherzer has 1 K. Due up for the Washington Nationals, Robles, Kendrick, and Zimmerman. Here's Victor Robles, right-handed batter. The Gators back up on the bump. The windup and the pitch to Robles from Louisiana Lightning. 4-11, right-handed batter. 4-11, fly ball, shallow left. Coming in is Winfield. He makes the catch, 1 down. Howie Kendrick, the Nationals' second baseman, strides to the plate. Another right-handed batter. Guidry nods his head. Cerrone sets the target. Pitch to Howie Kendrick. 2-8 off the Kendrick card. 2-8 against a left-handed pitcher. 2-8, and that's a single. So Howie Kendrick singles to left center. Kendrick is on. Poor base stealer. He's an E-base stealer. He's going nowhere. They're not going to hold him on. Ryan Zimmerman, the first baseman, comes to the plate. Zimmerman, in 2018, I believe he was injured for a bit. 264, 13 homers, 51 ribbies. He wants that 3 column against a left-handed pitcher. 1 out, 1 on. Guidry hoping for the double play ball as Milbourne and Randolph pinch the middle. Here's the pitch to Ryan Zimmerman. A 1-4 off the Zimmerman card. Not the column of choice, though, but that's not horrible. Hard hit ball. Guidry, what a play. He snares it, throws to Milbourne. Milbourne comes across the bag and throws to Watson. Double play, 1-6-3 on the 1-4 ground ball to the pitcher A, and the side is retired. Guidry fields his position very well there. 1-6-3. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here between the 2018 Nationals and the 1981 Yankees. When next the Yankee Nationals come up, it'll be the catcher, Witters. So a great job on starting that double play by the Gator, Ron Guidry. Max Scherzer back up on the mound for the Nationals in the bottom of the second. He'll face Nettles, Jackson, and Watson. Here's Greg Nettles, left-handed batting third baseman for the 81 Yankees. Wieters goes through the sign. Scherzer nods his head. The pitch to Nettles. 5-8. 5-8. Off the Scherzer card. 5-8. Swing and a miss. Fastball too much for Greg Nettles. That's the second K for Scherzer. And here comes the matchup that people have been waiting for. Reggie Jackson, the designated hitter. Not the same Reginald Martinez Jackson, but still the name. Can he do it against Scherzer? He's looking for that 2 column and a 9 or a 10. Scherzer looking to wipe out the legend Reggie Jackson. He rocks and fires to Reggie Jackson. 6-8 off the Scherzer card against the left-handed Jackson. 6-8. Swing and a miss as Jackson goes down to one knee. Scherzer with 3 Ks now in the ball game, and he's looking to strike out the side. And Yankee first baseman Bob Watson strides the plate, right-handed stick. Scherzer deals quickly to Bob Watson. 2-11 off the Watson card. 2-11. Line shot right at the third baseman Robles, and the side is retired. Watson was sitting dead red, struck the ball quite well, but right at the third baseman Robles. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. We're through 2 here. No score between the 2018 Washington Nationals and the 1981 New York Yankees. When next the Yankees come up, it'll be the catcher Rick Cerrone. Scherzer through 2 has struck out 3. Scherzer's good for 7 innings before point of weakness, as that will start his check, and Guidry only 6. Matt Wieters to lead things off for the Washington Nationals, followed by Taylor in the top of the order, Turner. Switch hitter Wieters batting righty. The Gator looks in at Cerrone. He's ready. The windup and the pitch to Wieters. 3-4. Who will be shown the door? 3-4. And that's a walk. Cerrone tried to frame the pitch, but that is a walk. So Wieters is on. And he is going nowhere. He is slow. He runs like he has poop in his pants and mud on his feet. Michael Taylor strides the plate, the center fielder, more known for his glove than his bat in 2018. A stealer, C bunter, D hit and run. On deck, Trey Turner, who singled off of Guidry. They're going to let Taylor swing away. They're not going to go for the sacrifice. Louisiana Lightning deals to Michael Taylor. 1-10 off the Taylor card. 1-10. Hard hit ball. Milbourne shuffles it to Randolph, who spins and throws to Watson. Double play. 6-4-3 as the bases go empty now. So there's 2 outs. Top of the order, no one on. And it's Trey Turner who singled in his first at-bat. On deck is Soto, the designated hitter. Turner, right-handed batter. Guidry, He's ready to rock and roll. Pitch homeward bound to Trey Turner. 1-8 off the Turner card. 1-8. Fly ball. Center field. That has some pop on it. Going back is Mumphrey at the track. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals are scoreless through 3. When next the Nationals come up, it'll be the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Juan Soto. Max Scherzer back up on the hill for the Nationals. He'll face Rick Cerone, Willie Randolph, and Mumphrey, the leadoff hitter. Larry Harris is at the ballpark saying, "Go Nationals!" And Sports Time Machine says, "Come on, Blue!" How you doing, Larry? Hope all is well. All right, here's Rick Cerone. Took over the catching job when Thurman Munson was tragically died in the plane crash in 1979. They got him from Toronto. I think Cerone came up with Toronto. Here's the pitch from Scherzer to Rick Cerone. 5-8 righty matchup. 5-8 swing and a miss. He just blew that fastball right by Cerone. That is strikeout number 4 for Scherzer. And the number 9 batter, Willie Randolph, Yankees second baseman. Scherzer's in a rhythm. Wieters quickly puts up the target. Here's the pitch to Willie Randolph. 3-10 to Willie. 3-10. Ground ball, third base. Up with it is Victor Robles. He throws to Zimmerman. That's 2 away. Top of the order now. And Jerry Mumphrey, who grounded out to the pitcher. On deck is Milbourne, who has the only hit for the Yankees. Switch hitter, Mumphrey batting lefty off the right-handed flame baller, Max Scherzer. Scherzer nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Mumphrey. 6-4 off the Mumphrey card. Off the Scherzer card. 6-4. Swing and a miss! Great movement on that fastball. Down and away, and Mumphrey's chased. That is K number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're through 3. No score as we go to the top of the 4th. When next the Yankees come up, it'll be Milbourne, the shortstop. Due up for the Washington Nationals, Soto, Rendon, and Harper. Soto had a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. He'll face Louisiana Lightning Ron Guidry for a second time. Guidry nods his head. Here's the pitch to Juan Soto. That was a leaner. A 1-6 off the Soto card. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-6. And that's a single to left field. So Soto slaps the ball the other way. Leadoff runner on. 1-6. Lefty-lefty. Yep, that's a single. So Soto's at first. He's a C-stealer. He's not going anywhere. They will hold him on, though. And here comes Anthony Rendon. Rendon's ready to grip and rip. He flew out to center his first time up. Guidry would love a double play ball here. Guidry. He's ready. He deals to Anthony Rendon. 6-6. Pick up some sticks. You get your kicks on Route 66. 6-6. Fly ball right field. Going back is Oscar Gamble. He makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Soto. So 1 out, 1 on. Second time Rendon's flown out. And here's the cleanup hitter, right fielder Bryce Harper. Harper grounded to first. Guidry peeks to first. He kicks and fires to Bryce Harper. 6-11, lefty-lefty matchup. 6-11 off the Guidry card. 6-11, fly ball the other way. Left field, Winfield backpedals a bit, makes the catch. 2 down. So Harper's 0 for 2. So 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Soto will be off on contact. They are gonna they're gonna hold him on, so it'll only be a 1 through 15. And here's the third baseman, Victor Robles. Robles flew out to left. Guidry takes a breath. Arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Victor Robles. 5-10 off the Guidry card. Right-handed batter. 5-10. It's going to be a play for Cerrone, and that's a 1. And Rick Cerrone is a 2. So we go to the advanced fielding chart. A 2 and a 1. Pop-up, foul territory. Cerrone throws his mask off. Waits for the ball to come down. And he makes the catch. The side is retired. So the Nationals pick up their second hit, but that is all. As Robles pops out to Cerrone. Nationals are through 4 and they're scoreless. When next they come up in the 5th, it'll be Howie Kendrick to lead things off. So the pitcher duel that we expected has come to fruition. Max Scherzer goes back up on the mound for the Nationals. He will face in the bottom of the 4th Milbourne, Winfield, and Gamble. If anyone gets on, Greg Nettles. Bobby Cantillano's here in the Bronx. How you doing, Bobby? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel and her Facebook page. Milbourne singled off Scherzer. That's the only Yankee hit. Max Scherzer. He's ready. He deals to Larry Milbourne. 6-11. 6-11 off the Scherzer card. Right-handed batter as he's a switch hitter. Left-handed batter, excuse me. 6-11. Fly ball, shallow right field. Coming in is Harper. And he makes the catch. 1 down. And here's Dave Winfield. He was a strikeout victim for Scherzer. Scherzer has 5 Ks so far. Will he get Winfield again? Wieters sets a target. Here's a pitch to big Dave Winfield. One heck of a basketball player for the Minnesota Gophers also. 1-5. 1-5 off the Winfield card. Against a right-handed pitcher. 1-5, and that's a walk. So Winfield walks this time. Only the second base runner for the Yankees. He's a B stealer. Again, Scherzer is a 0 on the hold. Wieters is a -1. They will hold him. So that's a -4 altogether because it's a -3. So that's a 1 through 9. He's staying put. Here's Oscar Gamble. Gamble would love to pop one out of the Bronx down that short right field porch. Gamble grounded to third. Winfield takes a lead. Scherzer takes a peek. Now looks in at the plate. He's ready. The pitch to Gamble. 5-7 off the Scherzer card. Left-handed batter. 5-7-14. Fly ball. Deep center field. On the run. Going back. Making the diving catch is a center fielder. Taylor. And he has just robbed extra bases from Oscar Gamble. Quickly retreating back to first is Dave Winfield. On the 5-7 left-handed batter, it was a split. 1-2 would have been a triple. 3 through 20 and out. What a great catch by Taylor in center. So there's 2 down now. And Greg Nettles comes to the plate. Winfield, 1 through 16 base runner. They will hold him on, so he only goes to a +1, 1 through 17. Nettles was a strikeout victim of Scherzer's. Again, he's looking to whack it out that short porch down the right field line. Scherzer looking for his 6th K. If he does, it'll be Nettles for a second time. He rocks and fires to Greg Nettles. 3-10 off the Nettles card. Against a right-handed pitcher. 3-10 fly ball. Deep to left, but not deep enough. In front of the wall, making the catch is the left fielder, Robles. Oh, Rendon's at third. I keep saying Robles is at third. Robles makes the catch in left, and the side is retired. My faux pas. We're through 4 and scoreless. When next, the Nationals come up in the top of the 5th. Yankees come up in the bottom of the 5th. It's Reggie Jackson. Due up in the top of the 5th for the Nationals, Kendrick, Zimmerman, and Wieters. So it's the pitcher's duel that I envisioned. And once again, Rendon is at third. Robles is in left. I keep saying Robles, I believe, is at third, and that is incorrect, folks. All right, here's Howie Kendrick, the second baseman for the Nationals. He singled, as Guidry's only given up 3 hits, and they've all been singles. Can Kendrick go 2 for 2? We shall see. Here's the pitch from the Gator to Howie Kendrick. Guidry deals Kendrick 4-7. Right-handed batter off the Guidry card. 4-7. Swing and a miss! That ball dropped off the table. He came with a breaking pitch, set him up with a fastball. And that is Ron Guidry's first strikeout. Again, Guidry's point of weakness check will start in the 6th. And we're in the top of the 5th with 1 out. Ryan Zimmerman, the catcher, comes to the plate. The first baseman. Banged into a double play that ended the 2nd inning. Guidry works quickly to Zimmerman, trying to stay in that rhythm. 1-6. 1-6. Off the Zimmerman card, left-handed pitcher. 1-6. And a 13. And that's a single. Past the dive of the first baseman, Bob Watson, into right field. 1 through 16 is a single. 17 through 20 would have been an out. So another single by the Nationals. 1 out, 1 on. Zimmerman's at first. They will not hold him on, as he is not a good base stealer. 1 through 11 base runner, though. And Matt Wieters comes to the plate. Switch hitting catcher will be batting righty. He walked his first time up. The big windup and the pitch from Louisiana Lightning to Matt Wieters. Guidry deals Wieters 5-5 off the Guidry card. Right-handed batter, 5-5, and that's a walk. So Guidry in a little bit of a pickle here. First and second. Second time Wieters has worked a walk. 1 out. And the center fielder, Michael Taylor, comes to the plate. Taylor, again, did not have a very good year at the plate. Very good defender in center. He's a 1 defender with a -3 arm E2. But he only batted .227, 6 homers, 28 ribbies. And he struck out 116 times. Horrible on-base percentage, .287. And the Yankees and Guidry hoping that holds true. So 1 out, 2 on, no score, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Taylor from Guidry. 4-10 off the Guidry card, right-handed batter. 4-10, fly ball, shallow left. Runners start to head back towards their bags. Making the catch is Winfield, 2 down. So Guidry comes up with a good pitch with 1 out and 2 on. So now it's 2 outs, 2 on. Runners will be off on contact. They will keep Zimmerman close at second. So he's only going to be a 1 through 12. Top of the order, Trey Turner. He is singled and flown to center. No score. Guidry wants to keep it that way. Cerrone wiggles the fingers, sets the target. The pitcher, Trey Turner. 3-7 off the Turner card against a left-handed pitcher. 3-7, hard hit ball. Third base, Nettles makes the dive, pops up, throws to Watson, and the side is retired. Let's double check that. 3-7. Yep, ground ball third. Great play by Nettles. So Trey Turner is now 1 for 3. National strand 2. We go to the bottom of the fifth, still scoreless. When the Nationals come up next, it will be Juan Soto, the designated hitter, in the top of the sixth. So Guidry not matching the strikeouts that Scherzer has, but he's come up with some big pitches, and he's matching them with the goose eggs up on the scoreboard. D. Scott Howard is at the ballpark. Hope all is well, D. Scott. Thank you for stopping by, as he says hello to everyone. So Max Scherzer will face Reggie Jackson, Bob Watson, and Rick Cerrone. He has struck out Jackson. Watson lined out, and he struck out Cerrone. Here's the pitch from Scherzer to Reginald Martinez Jackson. 5-11 to Reggie Jackson. Off the Scherzer card, left-handed batter. 5-11. Ground ball to first. And Zimmerman, it's going to be a defense/range check. He's a 3 defender. We rolled a 17. First baseman. A 3 and a 17. He knocks the ball down, picks it up. Underhand shuffle to Scherzer. And that's one down as Scherzer covered the bag. So Reggie Jackson's 0 for 2 as he grounds to first. That'll bring up Bob Watson, the Yankee first baseman, the Bull, who was with Houston, then went to the Red Sox, and then came over to the Yankees. Lined out to third, his first plate appearance. Scherzer rocks and deals to Bob Watson. 1-8 off the Watson card. Righty-righty matchup. 1-8. Hard hit ball right back to Scherzer. He throws to Zimmerman. 2 down. Wow, that was slated for center field. Scherzer just snapped that on that one hard hop and threw to first. So 2 outs, bases empty for Rick Cerrone. Cerrone looking for that 2 column against the right-handed throwing Scherzer. He awaits the Max Scherzer offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. Cerrone is dealt a 1-7. 1-7. Ground ball to short. Up with it is Turner. He throws to Zimmerman, and the side is retired. We're through 5, and we're scoreless here at Yankee Stadium. When next the Yankees come up in the bottom of the 6th, it will be Willie Randolph to lead things off. So Max Scherzer is throwing a one-hitter with 5 strikeouts right now. Due up for the Nationals, Soto, Rendon, and Harper. It's inning number 6, so it's point of weakness check for Ron Guidry. Juan Soto, sacrifice bunt, and a single. Yankees have a little milling in their bullpen. Guidry deals to Soto. 2-10 off the Soto card, left-handed pitcher side. 2-10, ground ball to Milbourne at short. He has it, throws to Watson, 1 away. So the Gator matching Scherzer with the outs. And here comes Anthony Rendon, the third baseman. Rendon has flown out twice. Cerrone goes through the signs. Guidry quickly nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Anthony Rendon. 5-6 off the Guidry card. Right-handed batter. 5-6. Swing and a miss! The Gator picks up his second K. Went high and away, and Rendon chased. So 2 outs, bases empty for Bryce Harper. Harper is 0 for 2. He's grounded out and flown out. The ground out to first, the fly out to left. Harper looking at that short right field porch. Will he give the Nationals a 1-0 lead? Here's the pitch from Louisiana Lightning to Bryce Harper. 5-2, how do you do? 5-2, lefty. And that is a single. So Bryce Harper singles to center. So with 2 outs, Bryce Harper keeps the inning alive. Now if there's another hit and a walk, or 2 walks, as long as they're unintentional, or 2 hits, the Gator, Ron Guidry, will hit his point of weakness. B. Steeler, they will hold him on. And Victor Robles, the left fielder, comes to the plate. Robles is 0 for 2. He's flown to left and popped out to Rick Cerrone, the catcher. Guidry looks to first. Watson holding Harper on. Now in at the plate. He nods his head. He has the sign. He kicks and deals to Victor Robles. 1-7 off the Robles card. Left-handed pitcher. 1-7. That's a walk. So Guidry, after getting the first 2 outs, has hit a speed bump. One more walk or hit in this inning. He will reach point of weakness. Ron Davis is getting up in the pen. For the Yankees, it's Howie Kendrick to face Ron Guidry. 2 outs, 2 on, no score. Bottom of the 6th. Top of the 6th, excuse me. Cerrone goes out to have a word with Ron Guidry. Watson meets him on the mound. Meeting adjourned, players back to the positions. Cerrone squats down, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Howie Kendrick. 2 outs, 2 on. Looking to give the Nationals a lead here. 5-10. He'll have to do it off the Guidry card. Righty. 5-10. This play will be for Rick Cerrone, and that's a 17. He's a 2 defender. So Cerrone, let's do the double check. Yep, 2 defender and a 17 on the 20-sided die. It's a passed ball, so the runners advance, and then on the very next pitch, it's a pop-up foul territory. As the Gator jammed him, Cerrone goes towards the stands a bit to the left, tosses the mask away, makes the catch, and the side is retired, so the passed ball does not hurt. As the Gator comes back and jams Kendrick, and he pops out to Cerrone. The Nationals strand 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still scoreless here in New York. So Guidry gave up a hit and a walk. Now if he gives up a hit and a walk or 2 hits in the next inning, he will hit his point of weakness. If I'm interpreting that rule correctly. And I believe I am. I've watched baseball demos many a time. And Sports Time Machine. Todd B is here at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? He says Guidry's walk-up song, Devo, whip it good, yeah, bum 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 bum. Dave Gardner is here in the Bronx, not endearing himself to the Yankee fans as he says, "Let's go Mets." How you doing, my friend Dave Gardner? Check out that wonderful channel. As Todd B says, Bryce Harper, ... Dave Kingman of the 2010s. I agree. The Phillies are going to so regret that idiotic contract. $300 million for, at best, an average player. All-around average player. All right, here come the Yankees. Max Scherzer back up on the mound. His point of weakness check starts in the 7th, and it's the bottom of the 6th. He'll face Randolph, Mumphrey, and Milborn. Willie Randolph grounded out to third. He is 0 for 1. Scherzer looking for his 6th K. Here's the pitch to Willie Randolph. 6-5 off the Scherzer card. Righty, 6, 5, and a 2! Oh, boy. Had he had normal power, it's a home run. But because he has weak power against righties and lefties, it doesn't matter. That is a single. Oh, boy. So a single for Willie Randolph. That's only the 2nd hit for the Yankees and only the 3rd base runner. Wow. So once again, it was a 6-5. We rolled a 2 on the 20-sided die. A 1 through 8 with normal power off the Scherzer card would have been a homer. And when it's not a homer, because of the weak power, it is a single. He would have been better off rolling a 9 or a through 20 because it would have been a double. All right, so Randolph singles. Go ahead run at first. Randolph a B stealer. Here comes Jerry Mumphrey. He's a B bunter. And he's 0 for 2. They'll play their corners in. So he'll go from a B to a C. Humphreys will bunt. That's tough. You know Scherzer's going to come high and tight. Here's the pitch. Mumphrey squares the bunt. And it's a 7. I think that's going to be good. Sacrifice, 7. It's a good bunt. Zimmerman will field it. He will throw to Kendrick on the wheel play, covering first, and advancing to second on the sac bunt by Mumphrys is Willie Randolph. Great job by Mumphrys. Scherzer came in high and tight. Mumphrys got the bunt down. And he is retired 3-4 on the wheel play. The second baseman Kendrick covered first. But the Yankees have the go-ahead run in scoring position at second base. Now I'll bring up Larry Milbourne, as Mr. Utah Mike Sports Time Machines tell me about one of his homebrew rules, but I am not familiar with it. It does sound like a cool rule, but I'll have to play with it a bit. So, Todd B says, I need a walk-up song. What would be let's all think of a good walk-up song for Todd B. He's an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. So let's think of a good walk-up song for Todd B. Let's share them in the chat, folks. Bobby's probably going to come up with a good song for you. Here's Larry Milbourne, 1 out. Randolph at second. They're going to try to hold him close. So it will be a -1 with 1 out. So from 1 to 16 goes to 1 to 15. Let's see if Larry Milbourne, who is 1 for 2, can knock in Randolph. He has singled and flown to right. Switch hitter batting lefty. Scherzer kicks and deals to Larry Milbourne. 4s across the board. 4-8. And Milbourne batting lefty. So that's a 4 and an 8. Swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 6. Let me just calculate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, K number 6. So 2 outs. Randolph will go to a +1 as they're still holding him close. So he's 1 through 17. And here's the matchup. And George Steinbrenner wants Winfield to get a hit here, as I believe he used to call Dave Winfield Mr. May, because he did not perform well in October for his brief stint with the Yankees. He has struck out and walked. Let's see what Winfield can do. Winfield wants that 1 column. The 2 column's not bad against a righty either. Scherzer pays no heed to Randolph at second. Full concentration on Dave Winfield. He rocks and deals to Dave Winfield. The violent pitch towards the plate. A 3-5 to Winfield. Righty-righty matchup. 3-5 Hardick. Ball to short. Fielding it is Turner. He will toss it to Kendrick for the force out at second. And the side is retired. And George Steinbrenner is going insane in the owner's box. So that was 6-4. And they get wait. Randolph was at second. That's 6. I'm sorry. That's 6-3. 6-3. No force out there as he throws to first. I was just mixing up my call. And I sure did, didn't I? So we're through 6, and it's scoreless. Both teams had runners in scoring position. When next the Yankees come up in the bottom of the 7th, it'll be the Fro wonder, Oscar Gamble, to lead things off. So Dave Winfield, living up to his name, Mr. May. Guidry's coming out for the 7th. He gave up a hit and a walk in the prior inning. So a hit and 2 hits or 2 walks will hit his point of weakness. Yankees have Davis up in the bullpen, and Goose Gossage begins to toss. Guidry will face Zimmerman, Wieters, and Taylor in the top of the 7th. Has anyone thought up of a walk-up song for Todd B? Jack Dawson's here in New York. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well, Jack. D. Scott Howard says, LOL, Mike. Shaylin High School, class of 70. Mascot is the Goats. I'm an old goat from way back. That is awesome. I love it. So we're thinking of a walk-up song for Todd B, people. He's an Ohio State Buckeyes fan. Oh, the march. The marching band song. That would be your walk-up song, Todd B. for the Ohio State Buckeyes. All right, so Guidry back up on the bump. He'll face Zimmerman to start off the top of the 7th. Zimmerman, the first baseman, is 0 for 2. He's 1 for 2. He's banged into a double play and singled. The Gator deals to Ryan Zimmerman. 4-9. 4-9 off the Guidry card. Right-handed batter. 4-9 and an 18, and that's a single. A single to right center. A 1 through 12 would have been a double. We rolled an 18, so that is a single. One more hit or walk, and Guidry has reached his point of weakness. Zimmerman, horrible base stealer. 1 through 11 base runner. That's not good either. And here's Matt Wieters, the catcher. Wieters has walked twice, but he struggles against left-handed pitching, so Guidry's due to get him out. If he walks him for a third time, Guidry will be at his point of weakness and relieved by the Yankees, as both Davis and Gossage are ready. Here's the pitch to Matt Wieters. No outs, runner at first. 2-8. 2-8 off the Wieters card. Left-handed pitcher. 2-8. Fly ball to right field. Going back is Gamble. He makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Zimmerman. So Guidry finally retires Wieters after walking him twice. 1 out. 1 on. And he would love a double play ball here off the bat of Michael Taylor. The center fielder has banged into 1 double play already, 6-4-3, and flown to left when Dave Winfield made the catch. Guidry, he's ready. He's rocking and rolling. Pitch homeward bound to Michael Taylor. A 5-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Guidry card. Right-handed batter. 5-3. Fly ball. Left field X. Dave Winfield. So it's going to be a fielding check. Winfield is a 1 defender, and that's an 18. He's in left field. 1-18. Shallow fly ball. He will make the catch for out number 2, and once again, Zimmerman retreats back to the first base bag. We go to the top of the order. Zimmerman will be off on contact. He will be a +1. So we'll go to 1 through 12. And here's Trey Turner. Turner, the shortstop, is 1 for 3. He singled, flown to center, and then was robbed of a base hit on the great diving stop by Greg Nettles, who got up and threw a BB to Bob Watson at first. That retired the side. He too struggles with lefties, so Guidry will stay in the game. Here's the pitch from Guidry to Turner. 2 outs, run at first. 6 is across the board. 6-12. Right-handed batter. 6-12. Ground ball to short. Milliborn's up with it. He fires to Watson. And Ron Guidry is through 7. No score here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Turner grounds out. When next the Nationals come up in the top of the 8th, it'll be Juan Soto, the designated hitter. And I think that will be it for Guidry, though we might let him pitch to Soto, as he still has not hit his point of weakness. I believe if he gives up 1 more hit now, he does reach his point of weakness. That's the way we're playing that. Due up for the Yankees against Max Scherzer, and this will be his point of weakness inning check. Gamble, Nettles, and Jackson, all of them offers. Here's Oscar Gamble and his fro at the plate. Left-handed batter. Scherzer rocks and fires to Gamble. 2-3. 2-3 off the Gamble card. 2-3. Fly ball, center field. Camping, waiting to make the catch is Taylor. 1 down. So once again, Gamble flies out to center, and this time it's a much easier catch, as the other one, Taylor, made a diving catch to rob Gamble of extra bases. So 1 out. Here's Greg Nettles to face Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Scherzer, he's ready. Pitch homeward bound to Greg Nettles. 4-11. 4-11. Scherzer card, left-handed batter, 4-11. Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick has it. Throws to Zimmerman, 2 down. You got to get Max Zimmerman out of his groove, and the Yankees just cannot do it. And here's Reginald Martinez-Jackson, the designated hitter. He struck out and grounded to first. Can Jackson whack one out over that short porch and right? Jackson pinwheels the bat. Now he's ready to tee it high and let it fly. Zimmerman sets a target. Scherzer deals to Jackson. 5-7. 5-7 off the Scherzer card. Left-handed batter. 5-7. And a 15 fly ball deep to center. Going back at the wall, making the catches, Taylor. Oh, Jackson just got under it. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. We're through 7, and we are scoreless. When next the Nationals come up in the top of the 8th, it will be the Yankees come up in the top of the bottom of the 8th. Excuse me. It'll be Bob Watson. Due up for the Nationals, Soto, Rendon, and Harper. Hey, what a pitcher's duel we have here, folks. Playing without injuries. Juan Soto. As Todd B says, I really need to find my 1976 Strat-O-Matic set. I bought that for PC because I like Mark the Bird Fidrich. I haven't really done anything with it. I did play one game online with Fidrich against the 76 Reds, which was it was fun. Here's Juan Soto, the designated hitter. Has had a sacrifice bunt, a single, and grounded to short. This could be Guidry's last batter here. Lefty-lefty matchup. Guidry deals to Soto. 5-6. Pick up some sticks. Lefty-lefty matchup. 5-6. Fly ball right field. Making the catch is Gamble. 1 down. And here's Rendon. And Guidry's going to stay in there because Rendon's only 25% of his hits, I would assume that means, comes against lefties. But that one column against righties that one column's dangerous, whether righty or lefties. So Guidry will stay in to face Anthony Rendon. Here's the pitch to Anthony Rendon. Oh boy. And that's snake eyes, 3 of them. 1-2. 1-2. That ball struck deep to left. Going back is Winfield. Winfield leaps. And he makes the catch. He makes the catch. And George Steinbrenner is very happy about that as he stands up and gives him a standing ovation. 1 through 5 would have been a homer. We rolled a 17, so Dave Winfield has just saved Ron Guidry and the Yankees, and George Steinbrenner a conniption fit. What a great catch. As Winfield, remember, he played basketball at Minnesota in college. He actually, I believe, was a teammate of Kevin McHale's, or could have went. Did he go to Minnesota, or could he have went to Minnesota? I'm getting that mixed up now. I think he did go to Minnesota. So someone look that up. But he was could play almost any sport. So what a great catch. He robs the homer. And there are 2 down. Some anxious moments for King George in the owner's booth. And here comes Bryce Harper. And again, Guidry will face Harper, who's a lefty. Harper is 1 for 3. He's grounded to first, flown to left, and singled. Captain Carl is at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? Come to a wicked pitcher's duel. No score, 2 outs, top of the 8th. The 2018 Washington Nationals and Max Scherzer taking on the 1981 Yankees and Ron Guidry. Guidry will face Bryce Harper. 2 outs. Winfield just robbed Rendon of a homer in left. Deep breath by Guidry. Arms down to his chest. The leg kick and the pitch to Bryce Harper. 3-6 off the Harper card. Lefty-lefty. 3 6, and that's a walk. And that is it for Ron Guidry. So Guidry pitches 7 2/3. And he will give way to the Yankee bullpen. He's responsible for Bryce Harper at first. And let's take a look at the 81 Yankees now. Will we go with Goose Guy? Oh, Dave LaRoche. He's a lefty. Robles is a righty. Goose Gossage can go 2 innings. So he could finish off the 8th and then go in the 9th. We'll probably do that. Let's take a look at Ron Davis. I think they got Davis. He started with the Twins, I believe. Davis, 4-5, 271, 6 saves, 83 strikeouts. The Goose, .77, 0. Yeah, we're going with Gossage. Gossage will try to close out the game with 4 outs and hope the Yankees put a run up. So Goose Gossage, we're not fooling around here. We're going to the Goose. The Goose, who the Yankees picked up in '78 from Pittsburgh, as they had Lyle and Gossage in '78 in the pen. Goose Gossage in 1981, 3 wins, 2 losses, 0.77 earned run average, 20 saves. He struck out 48, walked 14, and only allowed 2 homers. He would go on to pitch later on with the Padres in the World Series against the Tigers. So it's the Goose. Here's Goose Gossage. Rich Goose Gossage. As we write his name in. He's good for 2 innings. So we need 1 more out here in the 8th, and he can pitch the 9th. So the Goose will come in. Harper's at first. He'll face Victor Robles. Robles, the left fielder. I was mistakenly calling him the third baseman earlier in the game. He is 0 for 2. He's flown to left, popped out to Cerrone, and walked in his last at-bat against Guidry. Guidry had a little trouble with the walks. He walked 1, 2, 3, 4, and he only struck out 1. But he kept putting the goose eggs up on the board inning after inning. He is responsible for Harper at first. Harper is a B stealer. Gossage is a +5. Holy poop. So they will be holding Harper on. That's a -3. +5, that's a +2. Cerrone, arm is a -2, so it's even Stevens. So if he wanted to steal, that's a 1 through 13. Robles wants that 3 column off the righty or the lefty. Will we try to go? We're going to let Victor Robles swing away. So Gossage deals to Robles. Can he get the 3rd and final out here in the bottom of the 8th? Harper, the go-ahead run at first. Pitch homeward bound. He gets the 3 column. Oh, nuts. 3-10 off a right-handed pitcher. 3-10. Hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Milbourne. He fires to Watson, and the side is retired. A 3-2 is a homer, a 3-3 is a homer, a 3-4 is a homer, a 3-5 is a homer 1-2, or a triple 3 through 20. 6 is a ground out. A 7 is a hit, whether a double or a single by the split. An 11 is a homer 1 through 18, or an out 19 through 20. We rolled for Robles, who just missed his pitch to hit. He smashed it 1 hopper to Milbourne, who threw to Watson. We rolled a 3-10, and a 3-10 is a ground out to short. So Gossage challenged him, and Robles missed his pitch. He grounds out to Milbourne. The Goose does his J-O-B. We go to the bottom of the 8th, still scoreless here in New York. Between the 2018 Washington Nationals and Max Scherzer and the 1981 New York Yankees, it was Ron Guidry, but Guidry will get a no decision, scoreless, 7 2/3. As Gossage came in to get the final out It's Gossige's game now. When next the Nationals come up, it'll be Howie Kendrick. We got a great ball game going here. The Yankees will send to the plate in the bottom of the 8th to face Max Scherzer. Again, point of weakness check. Watson, Cerrone, and Randolph. He made it through the 7th inning point of weakness check. 1, 2, 3. He made it through beautifully. Here's Bob Watson, who's 0 for 2. He's lined out and ground out. Scherzer deals to Bob Watson. Here in the bottom of the 8th, the first batter, 6-4. Right-handed batter off the Scherzer card. 6-4. Swing and a miss. Scherzer looks like he's getting stronger. That is K number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Scherzer has 7 Ks. Watson's now 0 for 3. Here's Rick Cerrone. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded to short. Let's see what Cerrone can do here. Scherzer deals quickly to the Yankee catcher. A 1-3 to Cerrone. Off the Cerrone card, right-handed pitcher. 1-3. Slowly hit ball to first. Fielded by Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself. 2 down as Cerrone does not run well. So 2 outs. Base is empty. Here comes Willie Randolph. He's 1 for 2. He is one of 2 Yankees to have a hit. Both of them singles. The first one by Milbourne and then Randolph. Prior to that, he grounded out to third. He could add a homer if he was not a weak hitter, but he didn't. Scherzer looking for the 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 5-7. 5-7. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. He blows the fastball high and inside by Randolph. We go to the top of the 9th. We are scoreless here in New York. Max Scherzer taking on the Yankees all by himself. When next the Yankees come up in the bottom of the 9th, as we're going to the top of the 9th, it'll be Jerry Mumphrey, the leadoff batter. What a pitcher's duel. Now the ball and game is in Goose Gossige's hand. He will face Kendrick, Zimmerman, and Wieters. Howie Kendrick against Ron Guidry was 1 for 2, a single, a strikeout, and a pop-out to Cerrone. Kendrick steps in the box. Gossage with his Fu Man mustache. He's ready to rock and roll. The pitch to Howie Kendrick. 6-8 to Howie Kendrick off the Gossage card. 6-8. Hard hit ball to Nettles. He's up with it. Throws across the diamond. 1 down. Kendrick grounds out. Nettles to Watson. That'll bring up the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Zimmerman is 2 for 3. First at bat, he banged into a 1-6-3 double play. Then he had 2 singles off Guidry. Gossage nods his head. Cerrone sets the target. The pitch to Ryan Zimmerman. 4-6. 4-6. Righty-righty matchup off the Goose Gossage card. 4-6, and that's a walk. Cerrone tried to frame it, but the man in blue says ball 4. Let's double check again. 4-6 base on balls. The go-ahead run at first in Zimmerman. And he is slow. +5. He's an E stealer. -2, so it's a +3. It's still a 1 through 10. We're not holding him on. Here's Matt Wieters. Wieters has walked twice, and then he finally flew out to right. Switch hitter. He'll be batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Gossage. Prior to that, he was batting righty off the left-handed throwing Guidry. Gossage and his Fu Manchu look in, nods his head. Pitch homeward bound to Matt Wieters. 2-5 off the Wieters card. Right-handed batter. 2-5, and that's a walk! Holy poop. First and second one out. Cerrone goes out to have a word with Gossage. Remember, he had a 0.77 earned run average. And to me, he doesn't go to a point of weakness check yet, because he only got pitched to one batter in the top of the 8th. But here's Michael Taylor, the number 9 batter with 1 out. Will they go to a pinch hitter? But you're going to take a tremendous glove out of center. But a run could be enough for Max Scherzer. We go to the Nationals bench. And let's see who we have. We have Adam Eaton. And he batted .301, 5 homers, 33 ribbies. And 86% of his hits, or getting on base, came off right-handed batters when he did get on base. And here comes Adam Eaton, which means we need a center fielder. Or we're going to have to slide somebody. I think we'll have to slide somebody. Oh, no. Andrew Stevens can play center. But we'll see if we can slide one of the other outfielders. So, Michael Taylor's day is done. 1 out. Go-ahead run at second. A huge insurance run at first. Michael Taylor was 0 for 3 at a double play and flew out twice to left. His day is done. Adam Eaton grabs a bat. He's in the on-deck circle. Moment of truth for the Yankees and Goose Gossage. So here's Adam Eaton. He hopes to have the Gossage eating out of his hands. Adam Eaton, he's the pinch hitter. No score. Top of the 9th. Eaton digs in. Cerrone had a quick word with Gossage. He's back behind the plate. They're going to keep be a +1, 1 through 8, 1 through 9. Zimmerman's would be 1 through 12. They're going to keep Zimmerman close. So with 1 out, he'll be a -1, 1 through 10. Here's Adam Eaton. He feasts on right-handed pitching. Gossage kicks and fires to Adam Eaton. A 1-9 off the Eaton card. 1-9, swing and a miss! He blows the fastball by him. That's the horrible column for him. There is not a hit on there. The 2 has some stuff on it. He really wanted the 3. Gossage pumps his fist. There you go, Adam Eaton. The bench is over there. Go grab some pine and sit your ass on the bench. Gossage is staring him down with that ferocious Fu Manchu and Goose Gossage stare of death. So there's 2 outs. So Gossage gets the ground out, walks 2, and now gets a strikeout. We go to the top of the order and Trey Turner. Gossage is pumped. Let's see if Trey Turner can get a base hit here. He's 1 for 4. Singled, flown to center, robbed by a great play by Nettles at third, then grounded to Milbourne at short. Give you Trey Turner's numbers real quick. 271, 19 homers, 73 ribbies. He's no slouch. Let's see how Gossage and Cerrone handle Turner. They look like they're on the same page. Gossage nods his head. He rocks and deals to Trey Turner. White die jumps the shark. You son of a gun. But we find Gigi. I'm free. You're not free. I know. All right, here we go. That's a 6. A 6-10 off the Gossage card. And he's a righty. 6-10. Ground ball to short. Milbourne is a 3, and that's a 6. So let's take a look at that. Ground ball to short. Advanced fielding chart. 3 and a 6. He comes up with it as he charges it. Quick release. And they just nip Turner at first. A 3-6 is a ground ball C. And Gossage lets 2 on via the walk, but he gets the next 2 outs, and the side is retired. So a nice play by Milbourne on the slow chopper as he comes practically behind the mound, and they get Turner by a step. We go to the bottom of the 9th. We're still scoreless. Gossage is done probably. So the Yankees want to push across that one run they need to win the game. Can they defeat Max Scherzer? Scherzer back up on the bump. If we go to the top of the 10th, it will be Juan Soto to lead things off for the Nationals. As Bobby Cantillano yells at Trey Turner, yeah, sit your ass on the bench. And then, good night, everyone. Fun game as she drops the mic. Great job by Bobby. Thank you for stopping by. So Max Scherzer will face Mumphrey, Milbourne, and Winfield. Again, the Yankees just have to push across one run, and Gossage will be the winning pitcher. Again, Guidry went 7 2/3 scoreless innings. He will get a no decision. Scherzer still on the bump. He faces Mumphrey, who is 0 for 2. A ground out, a strikeout, and a sac bunt. He deals to Mumphrey. Jerry Mumphrey has a 1-6. Mumphrey, switch hitter batting lefty, but facing a right-handed pitcher. So that's a 1-6. Fly ball right field. Harper goes back a bit towards the line now, and he makes the catch. 1 down. 2 outs away from free baseball. And that'll bring up Larry Milbourne. Made a really good play, solid professional play to retire Turner and the Nationals in the top of the 9th on the slow bounding ball behind the mound. Or just to the left of the mound, actually. Milbourne is 1 for 3. A single, a flyout, and a strikeout. Scherzer has struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looking for his 9th K. Milbourne switch hitter, batting lefty. The pitch from Scherzer to Larry Milbourne. 6-9 against a left-handed batter. 6-9, and that's a walk. So Milbourne walks. He's on for the second time. He is a game-winning run at first. Though he is a poor base stealer, he's a 1 through 16 base runner. They will hold him on. And here comes Dave Winfield, who robbed a homer from the Nationals. It was Rendon. Rendon had a home run robbed, and that was in the top of the 8th. As George Steinbrenner went wild in the press box, the owner's box. So can Winfield knock in the winning run? Milbourne at first. They are holding Larry Milbourne on. Winfield is 0 for 2, a strikeout, a walk, and a ground out. And he has not given up a hit, so he's got to give up a combination of 4 walks and 4 hits in this inning for point of weakness. Here's the pitch from Scherzer to Dave Winfield. 5-8. 5-8. Right-handed batter off the Scherzer card. Swing and a miss! Strikeout number 9. And now you can see King George in the owner's box going, that's the Winfield I know. So there's 2 down. Milbourne will be off on contact. He'll be a 1 through 17 base runner as they hold him on. Here's Oscar Gamble. Can the Fro come through? Milbourne will be off on contact. Wieters goes out to have a quick word with Scherzer, now back behind the mound. Sets the defense before he squats back down. Everyone's on the same page now. The windup and the pitch from Scherzer to Oscar Gamble. Winning run at first. 5-6. Left-handed batter. 5-6. Swing and a miss! We're going to extra innings. That's K number 10. The winning run is left at first base in Larry Milbourne. We go to the top of the 10th. The top of the 10th. Gossage says he wants to go back out there. And to me, now, point of weakness check is on. Those walks will not count because, again, that's really his first inning. In my opinion, that's the way we're calling that. So point of weakness check is on now for Gossage as he wants to stay in there and pitch. Neither team wants to lose this mythical matchup. Yep. So when the Yankees come up in the bottom of the 10th, we got to have another extra inning game here on the Al Red Sox fan channel. It'd be Greg Nettles for the Yankees. Due up to face the Fu Manchu, Goose Gossage, Soto, Rendon, and Harper. Gossage wants 3 quick outs. Davis is ready in the bullpen. Juan Soto, 1 for 3 is a sac bunt, a single, a ground out, and a fly out to right. Here's the pitch from Gossage to Soto. 6-8, left-handed batter. 6-8, ground ball to second. Randolph throws to Watson, 1 down. Yankees throw the ball around, quickly get it back to the Fu Manchu wonder, Goose Gossage. Very intense on that mound. And here's Anthony Rendon. Rendon, in the top of the 8th, was robbed of a solo homer that would have put the Nationals in the lead and they would have won the game, as the Yankees have not scored. But Winfield brought the ball back to the joy of King George, and for a brief moment, he loved Dave Winfield. So here is Anthony Rendon trying to tee it high and let it fly a little farther. Gossage nods his head. He rocks and deals to Anthony Rendon. 5-8, right-handed batter off the Gossage card. 5-8, ground ball to second, and Willie Randolph. It's a defensive check. Randolph is a 2 defender, and that's a 14. Let's see if Willie will make the play. 2-14. 2 and a 14. Randolph charges a slowly hit ball. Has it. Quick release to first. 2 down. Great job by Randolph. As second time he's thrown to first in this inning. So 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the 10th. And here comes Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is 1 for 3. A ground out, a fly out, a single, and a walk. Harper had 34 home runs, 100 ribbies, and a .249 batting average last year, and that earned him $300 million by the Phillies. And that jackass wanted an opt-out of his contract. At least the Phillies owner told him to go blow on that. Imagine that. A team's going to give you $300 million, and you want an opt-out. Should be shot. All right. Can Gossage get the 3rd out here in the top of the 10th? Here's the pitch to Bryce Harper. 6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66. Harper, left-handed batter. 6-6. Swing and a miss. And the side is retired. Gossage has done his job. If we go to the 11th, he is done. And it will be in the 11th. Probably be Davis. Let's not. Gossage is done. We've already called it. He's done. Unless we let him pitch to Robles. I don't know. Ron Davis will get the call most likely. I don't think we can go any farther with Gossage, as he went 2 1/3 innings. And we're already calling it right now. 2 1/3. He is done. Scoreless 2 1/3. So he's done. If the Nationals come up in the top of the 11th, Robles will lead things off. And Ron Davis will be the pitcher. We'll just put his card over there, just in case. Max Scherzer will pitch 1 more inning. He feels strong. As he still, now his point of weakness, he still has to give up a combination of 3 walks or hits, because he only walked 1 in the 9th. So Max Scherzer comes back out for the 10th. This will be his last inning, whether they win it, lose it. It's his last inning. They'll face Nettles, Jackson, and Watson. Old school for Max Scherzer. Greg Nettles has struck out, flown out, and grounded out. He'd like to hit a walk-off homer. He's looking for that 1 column. Scherzer with a violent delivery, pitch homeward bound. It's a 2-6. 2-6 off the Nettles card, right-handed pitcher. 2-6, that's a walk. That is a walk. Winning run is at first. And here's Reginald Martinez-Jackson. Scherzer has Jackson 0 for 3, a strikeout, a ground out, and a flyout. Now, will they go to a lefty to face Jackson? Pitching coach comes out. Wieters goes to the mound. Scherzer says, I'm fine. Meeting adjourned quite quickly. He will deal with Jackson. Game-winning run at first, Nettles. He's being held on, so it'll be a 1 through 12 minus 1 on a base hit is 1 through 11. Scherzer looks to first, takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Jackson, a 4-11 off the Scherzer card, left-handed batter. 4-11, hard hit ball to second. Kendricks over to Turner, on to Zimmerman, double play. As that goes 4-6-3, as he jams Jackson, who actually got the bat around pretty good because it was a hard hit ball to second. So 4-6-3. That's a DP. Double play, pitcher's best friend. And there are 2 outs, bases empty. The 11th looms large as Ron Davis most likely will be in the game unless Bob Watson keeps the inning alive or hits a walk-off. So here's Bob Watson, righty-righty matchup. 0 for 3. A line out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Scherzer has struck out 10. Was it 10 or 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He struck out 10. Why don't we just mark that over here? There we go. We don't have to keep counting it. All right, here's the pitch to the Bull, Bob Watson. 1-8. 1-8. Smacks the ball right back at Scherzer. He snares it, takes some steps towards first, underhand toss to Zimmerman, and the side is retired. Max Scherzer has pitched 10 scoreless innings, and he will get a no decision. As it will be turned over to the bullpen. So Max Scherzer's day is done, and what a day it was. 10 innings, no runs. He struck out 10. He gave up 1. I don't think he only gave up 2 hits. A hit to Milborn, a hit to Randolph, that's 2. That's it, and he walked 1, 2, 3. So only 5 Yankee batters in 10 innings reached base safely. A single by Milborn, a single by Randolph, a walk by Winfield, a walk by Milborn, and a walk by Nettles, who was erased in the bottom of the 10th on the double play by Jackson, and then Watson grounded out. Wow, that is what you call Scherzer pitching stupendous. Yep, he pitched 3 innings past his point of weakness. That's the way we played it, as he was in fuego. He's out now, and we should find someone. All right. As we're just going to bring in whoever the closer is. I think I put the closer on top anyway. Shane Doolittle, 3-3, 1.60 earned run average, 21 saves. And I believe he can only go 1 freaking inning. Yeah, that's so he's ready to rock and roll. And he hopes the Nationals push a run across here in the top of the 11th. And it's going to be Ron Davis for the Yankees, their third pitcher. Guidry and Gossage combined for 10 scoreless innings. And now Ron Davis steps up on the bump for the Yankees. And I'm positive they got him from the Twins. I can remember his baseball. I'm pretty sure I have a baseball card of him on the Twins. 4-5, 2.71 earned run average, 6 save. They actually had a heck of a bullpen in 81. As you look at the other bullpen guys. So here's Ron Davis. He will face Robles, Kendrick, and Zimmerman, who I probably have called Kendrick. All right, here's the pitch from Davis to Victor Robles. 5-10 off the Ron Davis card. He is good for 2 innings. 5-10. right-handed batter. Ground ball to short and Milbourne, a fielding check. Milbourne is a 3 defender, and that's a 15. And a 3 and 15. Milbourne has it on the 2-hopper, throws to Watson, and that is 1 down. That was a ground ball B. So Robles is retired. 1 down. Howie Kendrick comes to the plate. Second baseman. Singled, strikeout, pop out to the catcher, and a ground out to Nettles at third. Davis picks up the sign from Cerrone. He kicks and fires to Howie Kendrick. 4-9. Righty-righty matchup. 4-9 off the Davis card. 4-9. Swing and a miss! Another big arm out of the bullpen for the Yankees. So there's 2 outs, no one on. So it looks like the Nationals will not push or run across, but Ryan Zimmerman can extend the inning. First baseman, double play, 2 singles and a walk. So he's been on base 3 times. He'd like to take one out, go the opposite way down that short left field porch. Davis has other thoughts. Looking on anxiously, the king, George Steinbrenner, from the owner's booth. Here's the pitch to Ryan Zimmerman. Ron Davis deals Zimmerman a 4-6. So Davis hitting his spots. 4-6. Righty-righty matchup. Swing and a miss! And the side is retired. Ground ball and 2 strikeouts. Davis slaps his mitt, goes jogging to the Yankee dugout as the fans give the Yankee reliever a standing ovation. Yankees need to push 1 across in the bottom of the 11th for the victory. Another extra inning games here on the channel. It will be Cerrone, Randolph, and the top of the order, Mumphrey, to face Sean Doolittle. Again, Max Scherzer went 10 scoreless innings, striking out 10, giving up 2 hits and 2 walks. And now the ball is in the hands of Shane Doolittle, who point of weakness check right away because it's only 1 inning. I think I read that rule right in the rule book. Let's do our accounting and get Shane Doolittle in the game. S-E-A-N. And Doolittle, like Dr. Doolittle. National fans hope he's going to do a lot. Get 3 quick outs. They don't want him to, well, do little, I guess, but do good. Again, 3-3, 1.60 earned run average, and 25 saves. That's pretty good there. That's excellent. He will face Bob Watson. Rick Cerrone. Watson made the last out. So he'll face Cerrone, Randolph, and like I said, the top of the order, Mumphrey. Kendrick. Zimmerman made that out. Here we go. Here's Rick Cerrone. Cerrone is 0 for 3. A strikeout and 2 groundouts. Can Rick get a nice pop here? Doolittle is a left-handed thrower, and Cerrone likes to hit off lefties. Here's the pitch from Doolittle to Rick Cerrone. Oh, my Lord. 2, 10, and a 16. Cerrone smacks this ball deep and high, and going back in center field. Oh, crap. I never put a center fielder in. Is somebody... somebody... Actually, it's this guy here. I just forgot to put him in. It's not Adam Eaton. All right. It's a double. Rick Cerrone doubles. I'm not going to go... So, Rick Cerrone doubles. As the ball goes off the wall, the Nationals play it in. So, the winning run is at second. A clutch hit by Rick Cerrone. That's pretty funny. I forgot to put someone in center. Nobody's playing center field for the Nationals. It is right here. Andrew Stevens. But before we do, we might as well just put him in there. I was going to see if I could slide Adam Eaton, but I totally forgot. So Andrew Stevens does not make the play. Eaton's out of the game. I don't think we can slide anyone over. Take a quick look. Oh, Harper actually can play center field. He's not good at it. 4. And we keep Eaton's bat in the lineup. That's what we're going to do. So Harper got moved to center. So Bryce Harper went to center. Adam Eaton stayed in and plays right field. And let's just go give his stats real quick. He's right field 3 -1 E7. All right, that's what happened. So Stevens is still ready to come in, but we're not going to need him. So the winning run's at second, Rick Cerrone, and Rick Cerrone will be pinch run for. Who do the Yankees have on the bench that is faster than Rick Cerrone? Pretty much everybody. Cerrone 1 through 10. Lou Piniella 1 through 11. Bobby Mercer 1 through 14. Dave Revering 1 through 8. Bucky Dent, I hate saying that name, 1 through 12. Bobby Brown 1 through 16. So guess who's going to be out there running? Bobby Brown will pinch run. So here's Bobby Brown stretching himself. Cerrone's day is done. We have to put a catcher in Al now. Let's make sure we do that. Let's do it this way. If he does not score. So Bobby Brown will pinch run. B. Brown. And George Steinbrenner hopes he won't be a clown. 1 through 16 base runner. Randolph, will they walk Randolph to set up the double play? Mumphrey and Milbourne are switch hitters. And they're going to walk Randolph intentionally. That sets up the double play. And here's Jerry Mumphrey, the leadoff batter. Will he be the hero or will he be the GOAT? Will he stay or will he go? If he goes, will there be trouble? If he stays, will it be double? He is 0 for 3. Ground out, strikeout, sack, bunt, and fly out. Winning run in Bobby Brown at second. 1 through 16 being held on with no outs. As Cerrone had the leadoff double, Brown comes in to pinch run. They walk Willie Randolph intentionally. They set up a double play possibility. Will Jerry Mumphrey win it? Against lefties, 37% success. Doolittle deals to Mumphrey. That was a 3-6. 3-6. Single to center. It's a single to center. All right. So Mumphrey can win it here. Single to center. -1, 1 through 15. Bryce Harper, who's in center, who actually has a -2 arm. 1 through 13. They're going to send him. Here's a throw from Harper. Safe! The Yankees win! The Yankees win! The Yankees win! Bobby Brown comes sliding in ahead of the tag by Wieters as a throw from Harper was just a little bit offline. Wieters tried to dive back in, but Bobby Brown slides in safely. The walk-off single by Jerry Mumphrey. And the Yankee fans here in the Bronx rejoice as they play New York, New York, the Frank Sinatra version. Bobby Mumphrey is being mobbed. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Wow, what a ball game. Ron Davis pitches 1 inning and gets the win out of the pen. Game-winning RBI by Jerry Mumphrey. And Shane Doolittle did nothing. Double, intentional walk to try to set up the double play. And then Mumphrey singles to center. Harper put a good charge on it. Bobby Brown, 1 through 16, they were holding him on, so that's a -1. And Harper's a -2, so that's a -3. 1 through 13, we rolled a 9. The throw was a little off target. Wieters tried to dive for the tag, but Bobby Brown slides in safely, pops up, jumping up and down. The 81 New York Yankees defeat the 2018 Nationals 1-0 on a walk-off single by Jerry Mumphrey, the center fielder. What a ball game. What a ball game. As Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming says, yes, Yankees, Bobby Brown safe, and a free concert after. Dave Garner says he's unsubbing. Well, I'm sorry, Dave. I still love you. Todd B says, thanks, Al. Sports Time Machine says, yes, sorry, a Ron Juckett heart attack game. That was fun. My God, we've had 2 of those in 2 nights. And it went... They're fun games. I just look for matchups. So, that was a lot of fun, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. We played the 2018 team, which is a new card set, obviously. And I highly recommend the 1980s set, all 16 teams. You have to buy 2 because they're in A and B. And I got that set a while back, and I also got the 1990s set. I wish Strat would do more stuff like this, because I like different teams that are good. That's me. So thank you very much. Health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Once again, walk-off single after the leadoff double by Rick Cerrone, who I loved when he played for the... I loved Rick Cerrone when he played for the Red Sox. Then Doolittle intentionally walked Randolph, which I think was the right thing to do to set up the double play. And then Jerry Mumphrey singles to center. Harper, who after Taylor was pinch hit for by Adam Eaton. Eaton went to right. Harper went to center, even though I forgot to do it, and I had to do it after. Harper throws off target though. Wieters try to dive in. Bobby Brown slides in safely. Free concert for all. Take care. You know what's coming, folks. Peace! Love you all. Remember, support the FOC. Friends of the channel, friends of the community. Subscribe and share to all. Ciao.